And here's another thought. I'm building a protein habit, not chasing perfection. Every bite of protein is telling my hormones, you're safe, you're fed, you're supported. If your hormones feel that way, you guys, then your body will feel safe to release fat, and it will also begin to, once your body is healed, your metabolism is healed, turn on that fat burning. So let's reframe this to, oh my goodness, this is medicine for me. This is necessary for me to feel better and to grow muscle and to regulate. Actually, protein helps you regulate your hormones and satiety. So let's get into some practical ways of doing this. Gaining belly fat in perimenopause and menopause, even while eating trim healthy and doing all the right things? Feeling exhausted, inflamed, and so done with the scale? Hey, I'm Chris Honeycutt, Jesus follower, trim healthy coach, and your midlife hype girl. I believe God didn't design you to live stuck, bloated, or burned out. This podcast helps you partner with your hormones, ditch the belly fat, and finally feel strong, calm, and confident in a body you actually enjoy living in. Before we dive in today, I just want to say, I see you. I remember what it felt like to do all the things, cutting carbs, skipping snacks, pushing harder at the gym, only to see zero progress and feel totally defeated. That's why I created the Midlife Fat Loss Formula, a 6-month group coaching experience that's all about working with your midlife hormones instead of against them. If you've been feeling stuck, this might be the exact shift you need. You can check it out at bit.ly/join fat loss formula. Again, it's bit.ly/join fat loss formula. I'd love to walk alongside you in this season. Grab your sipper and let's go. When protein feels overwhelming, the Lazy Girl's Guide to Hitting Your Midlife Protein Goals. And first, I want to say, you probably have heard this 1,000 times, but without cooking, meal prepping, or gagging down one more piece of chicken breast, this episode is going to give you some creative, no-fuss ways where you can actually hit your daily protein target even on the crazy busy days. But I want you to think about it like this. We have to let go of our judgment about it's so hard to get my protein in, or protein is so boring, or I'm so tired of thinking about protein. If I told you there's one thing you can do to start turning on fat burning, to start supporting your metabolism, or to help with cravings, and you were like, yes, Coach Chris, what is it? And I said, protein. What would you do? You'd be like, oh, okay, that's what I need to do. So I'm just going to go do it. But what happens is we get inundated with all the information, and then we're not used to counting what our protein is or know what protein sources are. Then you don't really believe that it's a needle mover. By itself, it still could be a needle mover. I've read studies where people just changed their protein intake and increased it and they lost weight. Now, these studies are, they haven't changed anything else. And I'm not going to say that's going to happen for you, midlife and perimenopause and menopause woman, because aren't we special? But I will say this. It is the first place to start. Why? Because protein is going to help regulate your blood sugar, which is going to help you become more insulin sensitive, which is key for fat loss. Protein is going to help you protect your muscles. It's going to help your muscle recover. And it's going to help you build muscle, which is key for your metabolism and weight loss. Protein is going to help you feel full and satiated so that we're not feeling hungry and overeating throughout the day, so that it helps you with your fat loss. Protein is also thermogenic, which means your body has to work hard to burn through the protein, which is going to help you turn on fat burning. So I like to look at the benefits instead of the woes. Yeah, it can be boring. Yes, sometimes the chicken is dry. Sometimes I don't want any protein. And guess what? That's why I love the supplements. And that is why I love my very favorite products in the world are the Trim Healthy products. They are the best. The protein powders and essential amino acids are optimized, which means they have all the essential amino acids, which our body needs, Most of them have the 3-gram leucine bolus, which is what we need when we want to build muscle and protect muscle and for muscle protein synthesis. And they're also clean, they're affordable, and because they're optimized, that means that they go straight into your system and your insulin pathways are not turned on. It goes straight into your system, and that way you know you're getting fed proper protein. Now, do we want to rely on these powders only or heavily? No, they are exactly what they are called, supplements. We want to have some animal protein. And let's just back up to the mindset for just a second. Let's just change our mindset. That's really what I want to jump to here. Because if you can change your mindset, protein is not hard. Protein is not going to be your nemesis. Let's look at some reframing thoughts. I love to think about renewing our mind and rewiring our mind. And anything that I'm complaining about, it's not going to be helpful, you guys. It really isn't. I'm not going to do it. If I'm complaining about it, I'm not going to do it, or I'm going to do it begrudgingly, or I'm not going to be all in. So here's what I want to throw out there for us to reframe. If you're feeling a little overwhelmed with thinking about all the protein, then we'll get into some practical. Here is a good thought. I don't need to perfect my protein. I just need to prioritize it. If you're not having hardly any protein in the day, just start by adding a little bit of protein to each meal. If that's where you are, if you're not getting any protein, you're going to add protein to each meal. Easy. Anchor with protein. If you are already getting protein and you're wondering, how much should I get? That's when you want to bump that up to 25 to 35 grams. You're going to want to think about it. You can ask Siri. You can take a look at the palm of your hand. And if you have lean meat or even red meat or fish, that size of your hand, that's going to be about 25 grams of protein. It doesn't take long to look at the back of a container of Greek yogurt or cottage cheese or tuna, or even, looking up lean chicken. Maybe you have 4 ounces of chicken or turkey. Maybe you've got some ground beef, a half a cup of ground beef. These things are going to give you a good amount of protein. The animal protein is really what we want, but we also want to pair our animal protein with plants and plant protein for best absorption. And even some of our plant proteins, now they're not going to have all the essential amino acids. That's why we want to pair them, but even some of our grains have protein, some of our nuts have protein, our beans especially are higher in protein. They're also higher in carb. And those are the things that we want to focus on. Real, whole foods, you guys. And we can pair them together. So how about I just need to prioritize it instead of thinking it's hard to get enough protein, or I don't have time to cook all the things, or I have to make complicated meals. You don't. Let's reframe it to protein is the anchor. Everything else is optional. Simple counts, a scoop, a shake, a couple of eggs, or cottage cheese, a cup of Greek yogurt, a kefir smoothie with optimized protein powder. These are simple ways to get your protein in. I want to talk to the woman who's wondering if it's just too late. If you've been thinking, well, I guess this is just how it's going to be from now on, maybe I'll never feel strong or lean again. I want to speak directly to you. It is not too late, my friend. Your body is not broken. You just need a plan that works with your hormones, your metabolism, and your real life. That's why I built the Midlife Fat Loss Formula. It is my 6-month group coaching program where we walk step by step through the exact things your body needs to shift back in to fat burning mode. You'll learn how to eat in a way that fuels you, how to move in a way that actually works, and how to create sustainable habits that last beyond the 6 months. It's not about perfection. It's about progress that sticks. Women like Michelle and Anita are seeing major shifts, not just on the scale, but in their labs, in their confidence, and even their strength. So if you've been needing that nudge to take the next step, this is it. Come on over to bit.ly/join fat loss formula. That's bit.ly/join fat loss formula. I would love to support you inside. And here's another thought. I'm building a protein habit, not chasing perfection. Every bite of protein is telling my hormones, you're safe, you're fed, you're supported. If your hormones feel that way, you guys, then your body will feel safe to release fat. And it will also begin to, once your body is healed, your metabolism is healed, turn on that fat burning. So let's reframe this to, oh my goodness, this is medicine for me. This is necessary for me to feel better and to grow muscle and to regulate. Actually, protein helps you regulate your hormones and satiety. So let's get into some practical ways of doing this. You don't have to spend hours in the kitchen. I like the lazy girl system, and that is you're just going to build each meal around some type of protein. You could change that up each day. You could use the same protein. Here's an idea. What about if you were doing eggs for breakfast? Well, 2 eggs is only 12 grams. We want a little bit more than that. But how about throwing in some egg whites? And guess what? Some veggies. There are little berries on there. That's not going to be protein, but that's going to give you fiber. That's one meal. What if the next meal you center it around either tuna salad or chicken salad, or maybe you're going to do a turkey burger over salad, or even with some cut up veggies, or maybe even some cooked veggies, or maybe in a soup. How simple is that? And then what about a snack? Can you grab some cottage cheese or some yogurt and top it with a few nuts or some flax seeds or some chia seeds, some berries on top of that for sure. Love getting that fiber in there. Wherever you can get that fiber in there, do it. And then for dinner, you're just going to plan maybe a meat and 2 veggies. We call it here in the South meat and 3, but I leave out the gravy and I leave out the fried stuff and I leave out the bacon. But it's not that hard to do all of that. And if you find yourself that's too much animal protein, back off on the animal protein and substitute it with either the essentials amino acids, which counts as 30 grams of protein, or maybe you want to do a quick chocolate milk with optimized protein powder and almond milk or your favorite nut milk. Super easy. Just a second ago for my lunch, here's what I had. I went to my refrigerator and I'm always looking for a veggie and a protein and some type of carbohydrate for my lunch. And so I had some brown rice noodles that I put a little bit of Mrs. Dash, garlic salt, and then just a touch of butter, not even maybe a half a teaspoon, just to give it that yummy buttery flavor. And then I just sprinkled a little bit of Parmesan cheese on there. There's no protein yet, is there? There's a little bit in there. My veggies, I love this little salad. It's so quick. Cucumbers, cut them up really quick. These little cherry tomatoes, cut them in half, mix them up. Add a teaspoon of umeboshi plum vinegar. I know you're like, what the heck is that? Oh my word. It's a fermented plum vinegar that you can get at your health food store, at international markets. It is well, first of all, it's great for your gut. And second of all, it tastes so good. I add a teaspoon of that, a teaspoon of ACV. And sometimes I'll do a little spray of my olive oil just to get a little fat in there. And I did do a little spray today. And I even added a little bit of salt, which that kind of made it too salty. The umeboshi plum vinegar is a little bit salty. So by the way, that might be too much. Okay, right there, I have no protein, right? I know I have no protein. And I did not want my no nitrate deli meat. I did not want the rotisserie chicken that I've eaten on the past couple days. I didn't want to open up a can of tuna. So I took my kefir, 1 cup of kefir that only has 7 grams of protein. And I added a teaspoon of baobab, which is my fiber and vitamin C. And I added 3 tablespoons of vanilla protein powder and a squeeze of lemon. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I made a pudding out of it and I just drank it. And that was my protein. Am I going to do that every meal? No, but we can do that some of our meals. So build your protein on those 3 meals. And if you're not doing that with the snack, let's let that be the next goal. The other thing is to always have some grab and go options. I like to make up Auntie Pearl's muffins that are optimized, keep those in the freezer. I also love to make the protein waffles, which is a Trim Healthy recipe in my little mini waffle dash. I make 5 at a time and freeze them. I can pull those out, slap a little almond butter on there if I want to, or cottage cheese. It takes it up even more. You can always grab some type of beef stick, not always super high, but you're getting a little bit. What about 2 hard-boiled eggs? Only 12 grams of protein, but better than nothing. These are some quick things. Tuna packets and salmon packets. What if you make some protein bites? Or, if you need a bar, I'm not a big bar person, but if you can find a clean, good one that's got protein in there, every once in a while, throw that in there. And so you're not reaching for the chips. You're not reaching for the snacks that are devoid of anything, but you're getting some protein in there. And of course, one thing that I do, this comes from the Trim Healthy Wisdom resources. There's a link. You can go to Trim Healthy store, go to Trim Healthy Wisdom recipes, and I make a head. It's called the FPP or the PYY. They're called Wisdom Helpers. They are basically protein and fiber, and I make up about 4 a week. I keep them in my fridge. I just grab and go. I have plastic spoons that I keep in my truck because that's what I drive. And now I would not leave that in the car. If you're going to be sitting in the car, it's going to be in the car. You definitely want to have a little cooler, but it is not hard to grab that and go. So that's the thing. The lazy girl system is you're going to build around 3 protein anchor meals. You're going to have some grab and go and maybe some of those emergency kind of protein go-tos that you're not reaching for some of the other things that might not be as good. And lastly, let's go back to our mindset shift. When you start to get frustrated, maybe you start to get bored, instead of getting bored and letting yourself get discouraged and just maybe stopping even having protein or maybe even going off plan, let's just decide, okay, this is just part of nurturing my body. This is just part of helping me lose weight and be healthy. This is just the boring part of food. That's okay. I don't have to have a lot of variety. And then, of course, when you get a window, find something that you really are enjoying as far as protein. Maybe it's a new recipe. Maybe it's something that you're not going to make all the time. Maybe it's a protein chocolate mousse or something like that. But find something that you enjoy to bring back some of the joy. I don't mind if my food is boring. I just accept it. That's a big part of being able to fuel your body well, is you just accept. I'm not always going to want this. This isn't always my favorite. That's okay. There's lots of things that I do like, but this is just what I do. This is who I am because I want to be healthy. I want to be strong. I want to live my second best half with vitality. I want to feel good in my clothes. And these are the building blocks of being able to realize those results. Oh, and before we wrap up, can I let you in on a little secret? I've got something super fun coming next week. And if you ever wish you could hop on a quick coaching call with me or treat yourself to a little Trim Healthy Mama shopping spree, you're going to love this. Starting July 28th, I'm giving away a 15-minute private coaching call. Just you and me, friend. Let's get you unstuck. A $50 gift certificate to the Trim Healthy store. And all you need to do is to leave a review for the podcast, share your favorite episode, and post your entry in my free Facebook group. It's called Menopause Makeover with the hashtag giveaway. That's it. Super simple. And it could be just the encouragement and support you've been needing. So get ready, mark your calendar for July 28th through the 30th, and keep listening for all the details. I can't wait to cheer you on.